I thought so too, but I think now we're going to be able to check out the play of the day that is hopefully lined up. Here it is. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be from our first match, which felt like about 1,500 years ago.
Where he gets the massive, I think it's a quadra kill in this fight. Ends up just carrying this. It's not enough to turn this one around for them, sadly, but he just does so much work. There's the first rend. And Youngjae and BDD are just like, oh no, I know this was definitely got an unhappy ending. As he wants to get the double rend, so goes back over to Youngjae. The spear stays right perfectly in the middle to get the max range rend on both. It's nasty.
Yeah, really clean stuff. Prince the one-man army, and in this game, that was definitely him. At this stage, I believe he was like 8-0.
Yeah, something like that. It was just absolutely bonkers. It's a really fun series between Genji and Live Sandbox. You know, if you guys are just tuning in late, or you just watched the T1 series, I mean, it was a really close one. Really great drafting, as you mentioned. Youngjae came in, didn't have a successful series, but I think definitely gained a lot of experience. It was a really cool back and forth best of 3. 6 games tonight, just another reinforcement of best of 3s being amazing here at the LCK.
They certainly are. And it's always good to see that, you know, sometimes, you know, you win the first game and then you lose the second game and then you come back and win again. It's not like it's always that momentum-based situation in T1.
And see who does pick it up.
It's got to be Yasuo, right?
Yeah, it's Yasuo. That one play.
These captions are so good.
They're perfect, actually. Because everybody remembers, it's like, oh, it was that one play.
Hasn't everyone had this happen into solo queue?
Oh yeah,
like one
especially
time.
In solo
and then you ban Yasuo for like 5 games, and then you get him in your team, and like he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But you still ban him because you remember this play.
I mean, Atlas had the perfect tweet where he was like, he turned from our team Yasuo into their team Yasuo in the span of like 5 seconds. And I mean, that's exactly what happens. I mean, it's not exactly like he was feeding or anything like that.
Let's
take a look.
We might have already talked
day.
about it. We might have watched it one more time earlier.
I'm not sure, Wolf. What do you think?
Oh, couldn't be.
Trust me, said Effort.
No, I mean, that was actually, to me, that was the most hype part of it, was actually when we had his comms, and he was like, just trust me. Like, he's like, please trust me.
Just once.
Trust me just once. Just this once. Like, give me one shot to actually make this play.
And there's multiple things that go into this. So, you know, I'm looking at it multiple times, right? The ward comes over the wall, so they know the Alistar's there. They also know they don't have their jungler, right?
Not entirely sure what it's going to be, as the first series felt like so long ago. But that isn't going to be the series we're going to be looking at. It's going to be from game number 1, as Morgan's amazingly cool pawn that is actually now basically Malphite.
These captions are just so good. I hadn't even seen. He does that just before he goes to sleep. Like, he channels it just as the Lilia sleep comes in.
Yeah.
Makes it even better.
He uses Searing Charge in order to avoid the sleep, but also gets a 4-man knockup with it.
Wow.
Let's have a look at the cool slow motion version. He also like zones 2 members away for the entirety of the time. Like, oh man, so clean.
So here we go. Sleep comes in. And just beforehand, he's sleeping!
He's like, what happened? Did I do something good, guys?
It's the best sleepwalker we've seen all day.
All the most scary. I don't know. Damn. Really, really clean.